In this lesson, we create an amazing animation using masks and shapes inside of After Effects. Okay, we want to make this kind of animation. Very nice, and it's not so complex, and it's very easy. I've created using masks and shapes between each other, and you see by mixing these staffs that we have learned in the previous lesson, we can create amazing things. Okay, let's get started and delete these layers. At the first, let's create our BG, Control I for creating solid, and create, and by using of eyedropper, select this color and rename it BG. Click OK. Once you create that, let's create our dash painted shapes. Okay, create a shape in here, put it in the center, and go to the ellipse tool and delete fill. Go to the stroke width and change the stroke width to something not thinner and not double. Okay, and add dashes, change the offset, and change the line cap to projecting cap, and offset this a little bit like this, and change the width a little bit. Okay, once you create this, animate that by using of turn pad. Go to shape tools and add turn pad, and change the starting point from this second to this. Okay, and in the first choose 100, and let's see, it is good, but the animation is so crispy. Let's change the keyframe to easy ease and a little bit faster. Okay, once it's complete, let's add another keyframe to the end and put it in here, the ending point to this point, and choose 0. Put it in here, create easy ease, and it's very fast. Okay, faster. Also, you can change it like this. Yeah, it's good. Nice. Okay, once our dashes is created, rename it and put it name of dash. It's very useful to organize your project and arrange your project by renaming it each layer. For example, I created dash, I rename it dash or BG or anything else. Okay, let's create our other masks. We can use shapes also, and we can also use mask, but in this example I use mask for a better understanding of you guys. Okay, Control I, color to white, and draw an ellipse shape mask to this. Okay, and by double clicking you can also transform your shape and fit it to the dashes. You see, yeah, it's good, and a little bit in these areas. I'm sorry, let's get it better, and like this. It's good. Okay, and let's animate the expansion of this mask by making it 50, 100, and create a keyframe in here, go in this point and type 0 and make it easy, and let's take a look. It's good, but a little bit slower. And also by using of graph editors, we can create a strong starting point. You see, okay, it's nice, not bad. And create another mask, or we can also duplicate this, change the keyframes, and also change the blending option to subtract. Once in this keyframe, let's change the expansion a little bit in here. And let's take a look. It's good, not so bad, a little bit faster. Let's create it like this, and okay, and also by using of graph editors, change the line, and let's take a look. Okay, it's getting a little bit problem here. We can also adjust this. Okay, very nice. And once you create this, grab your image, okay, and first rename this to the mask shape, and go to the transform properties and scale it down a little bit like this, and copy the mask, paste it to the image, like this, and go to the keyframes, delete the keyframes because it's not from this object, it's from another object that we have pasted. Okay, place it to the center of the mask, and also change the expansion like this to change the transformation. Okay, just close this. Okay, and let's lower the opacity of this image and animate the expansion from 0, fine, from 0 to something like this. Okay, and change the keyframe interpolation, easy ease, and take a look. It's good, nice, very fluid and very smooth animation we have in here. Okay, and let's duplicate the mask, duplicate it, subtract it, or not subtract, just create none, and change the keyframe options and higher the opacity. Okay, and change the blending option to extract. Okay, I think it's a problem here. Okay, let's duplicate the mask, duplicate, and change the mask expansion in here, higher the opacity like this, and change the position of the keyframes. Take a look. It's very nice. A little bit okay, let's take a look. Okay, at this point I want that my shape is cover all the background, and this image is scaled up. Okay, Go to the mask shape and to the mask 2, not mask 2. Go to mask 1 and put a keyframe in here, this bind. Change the expansion higher and let's take a look. A little bit slower, make it faster. Okay. And also create a keyframe in here for the mask 2 and change the expansion. Okay, once you change expansion, change the position of mask 2 keyframes and okay, nice, not bad. Go to the image, cover all the aspects, okay, and we will fix it that later on. And for mask 2, change the expansion, change the position of the keyframes. And once it's done, go to the scale properties of and put a keyframe in here for scale in here and scale it up. Change the keyframe interpolation to easy ease and let's take a look. A little bit faster and we create amazing animation by mixing of shapes and mask. Okay, in the next lesson we will talk about text and some of its properties inside of After Effects, how to create typography, and we will have an example for typography also.